Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of WWE 2K23 My Rise, My Legacy with Tessa The Terror Tornado. Last episode, we talked to Holly Molly, and she told us, Molly Holly, she told us that there is an opportunity for joining an Elimination Chamber tournament event. There's a, I guess, Elimination Chamber match is going to take place, and whoever wins gets a shot at the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Imagine that. Imagine that, going to WrestleMania, facing off against the champion, winning in front of millions of people in one of the most exciting sports events to date. In order to get into that Elimination Chamber, you have to first qualify. And so, as smart as she sometimes makes stupid decisions. Tessa decided she wanted to call out the champion and say, "You won't see me coming. I'm going to this Elimination Chamber match." And no one knows. No one just, what do you think's going to happen when you do that? Yeah, so Doudrop said that she has some words. And then she decided to interfere in the match by showing up, and of course, as is always the case, my character was distracted for some reason. Instead of keeping her eyes on the ball and ruining the face of her opponent, she turned her back, was, talking to Doudrop, and she was attacked from behind, put into a, the pinning her, and 1, 2, 3. That was a quick grab her, put her in the schoolboy pin. So she lost her elimination round match, that one there. She lost her chance to be in the match. So a second an opportunity comes around. They recognize, hey, okay, you would have had a good shot of winning had you not had, of course, they interrupt your match. So she got a second chance. She was going to be a part of a fatal four-way, and whoever won that fatal four-way was going to be gaining one of the spots at the Elimination Chamber. So there she was, going to the four-way for her chance to win a spot in the Elimination Chamber. No surprise at all that Doudrop attacks her on her way to the ring, and attacks her, and they can't pull her off, and because of that, they say that Tessa's not in a condition to wrestle the match. So instead of being part of a fatal four-way, it was a three-way, and she was not allowed to fight for her spot. And so, in retaliation, Tessa decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to take these matters in my own hands, and I'm going to attack her from behind. And so she ambushes Doudrop, whoops her down, throws her, or at least tries to throw her into an ambulance, but surprise, Doudrop has a reversal and is putting the pain on Tessa when, surprisingly, Doudrop gets hit by a car. Who's driving that car but our friend Ava? So, yes. Ava hits her with the car, Doudrop goes down, and she goes to the hospital, and we got her out the way. But because we hit her with the car, Ava loses her opportunity to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, which is kind of a relief, honestly. And fortunately, Tessa gets another shot at the elimination round, and she wins. So now, this is the last bit here. She has her chance to go into the Elimination Chamber and to face off against Doudrop. Now, Boudrop, I'm sorry. Is it Doudrop or Boudrop? Boudrop, okay. Now, one final caveat there. One little thing there. Things changed, and Doudrop decided that she does not want to wait until WrestleMania to fight Tessa. She wants to fight Tessa in the Elimination Chamber. So instead of the Elimination Chamber being an option to meet Doudrop at WrestleMania and fight her there, now we get to fight Doudrop in the Elimination Chamber, and whoever wins becomes the champion. So here we are now, about to talk to Molly Holly and see what goes on from here. Are we going straight to the Elimination Chamber, or is there more shenanigans and surprising things that are going to occur that may hold us back from that championship? We shall see.
Get excited, because it's that time. Time for me to tell you about the Elimination Chamber preview match.
Preview match? What's a preview match, you must ask? I ask that because I have no idea what the preview match is.
What's the plan?
Before the weekend's Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, we're holding a preview match on Smackdown. A 6-woman tag. You, Xia Li, and Lacey Evans versus Carmella, Bayley, and Doudrop.
Fine by me.
Alright, elimination in the chamber. I had no idea that I was going to get another shot with this plus 20, so that's kind of surprising. I can't use it because, well, I guess I always could go back and undo that. But no, it's going to be 20 points I'm not going to be using because, yeah, I think I'm capped out. I think I can't put, even if I get 20 points, I've got, it's going to be 21 points and erase my, to erase my submissions. I need 27 or something like that. Anyway, yep, let's do this.
The following is a 3-on-2 tag team handicap match. Introducing first, from Ayrshire, Scotland, the Smackdown Women's Champion, Doudrop.
Well, lately, Doudrop has developed a serious edge to her.
You're right, Byron, and I like it. Doudrop is doing what she has to do to stop the competition.
I tell you, there are some times when Doudrop seems unstoppable inside that ring.
Plenty of power in her game.
I'm confused. He said 3-on-2, so that we had 3-on-3. What happened to this 6th person?
She has gone from fabulous to untouchable. She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
Self-proclaimed most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Self-proclaimed. Cole, would you listen to yourself? I'm sitting right here. I'm making the proclamation. We are all witnessing the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Corey, you're a bit biased. So? At least he admits it.
So is he like seeing her? Is that why he's biased?
Here comes the role model. And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
claims that she's the one that built the women's division.
It's a claim Bayley has every right to make. She's the longest reigning Smackdown Women's Champion in history at 379 days. Listen, Bayley couldn't be more aggressive. She couldn't be more vicious. And she claims she's a role model for all the women in WWE.
I can't believe Bayley has gone so far as to shave the name of her rival in the back of her head. Who does that?
Well, those of us that have hair to work with, Saxton, generally try to do mind games like that. Maybe we can get you a dry erase board for your head.
Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Get ready for one of WWE's most eye-popping athletes.
And from Richmond, Virginia, Tessa The Terror Tornado.
Few superstars come into WWE with higher expectations than this woman.
Nepotism can open the door, but now it's up to her to see what she can do with it.
This second-generation superstar looks to finish on top in this one.
We are about to see a martial arts masterpiece, both on the ramp and in the ring.
This is like Mortal Kombat. The hat. And the outfit.
And from Chongqing, China,
You would be hard-pressed to find a more mysterious or more dangerous superstar on the roster in WWE than Xia Li. First women's superstar from China. We're about to see a master class in the martial arts.
Okay.
Lacey Evans is the last-minute scratch tonight, so this Elimination Chamber preview is now officially a 2 versus 3 handicap match.
No details on Lacey Evans' absence yet, but it's certainly not like her to no-show.
Yeah, definitely a head-scratcher, but these 5 superstars will have to
No
do their
head
best
scratcher
to
at all.
ignore the distraction and focus on the business at hand.
It was, for sure, ambush or something.
Fighting back with a counter. Just a ruthless attack.
Oh, such aggression.
Oh, God, face first.
The fist has been dropped.
Just pounding away.
Enough already. Ooh, stiff punch.
Dewdrop getting worked on right now.
This is all of Dewdrop's fortitude getting tested.
She's pushed into the corner. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt.
In full control here.
Face full of turnbuckle.
Facebuster.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
On the mark.
She's starting to tire a little.
Yeah, but at this point in a handicap match, you have to expect some lasting damage. Considering the situation, things could be far worse.
Mega driver. She seems to have gained the advantage here.
Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan.
Uh-oh. Flashback. Shoulders down. She kicks out with force.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Nope, you're not going anywhere.
Into the corner now.
Face plant.
Lands face first. And the attacks up there must be taking their toll. Her vision's got to be seeing some dark spots at this point. Just a continuous rush on Dewdrop here.
Yeah, Dewdrop's defensive instincts need to kick in.
What are they going to hear after this match?
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
From the middle rope. Whoa! In.
Scratching and clawing, this could be it.
And there's the save. Dewdrop is being stalked. Dangerous situation.
Bailey sent to the outside. Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
She has to figure something out for this.
Yeah, the faults in her game plan are being laid bare.
Finds the room to land.
What?
Back elbow.
Finally, Dewdrop
What?
able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
That might be what gets Dewdrop out of jeopardy.
Dang it, I hit the wrong person. How is that even possible? How is it I'm hitting Dewdrop and all of a sudden I just start throwing one against somebody else? I just,
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a
dang it, now
chancer.
she's gonna get the,
Tag made, she's in.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
ouch.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
The face has been planted.
Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. How humiliating, just kicks to the face.
Relentless.
Bailey showing no answer for the attack.
Bailey's game plan isn't working how she wanted.
Oh, check that out. Oh, and a corkscrew neck breaker. Oh, spike face first. Look at that counter from Bailey.
Bailey's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
That could be the table turner Bailey desperately needed.
Tag is made. Double team maneuver.
Off the ropes.
Ooh.
Was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Here we go. Oh, straight to the floor.
Brash decision-making there proved to be extremely detrimental.
Can you recover from such an error? You have to wonder. Relentless. Claymore. Good night. Ooh, what a full-on club.
Driven down face first.
Carmella may be in a bad way here. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Oh, rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
And guys, she's dangerously close to a count-out loss.
she manages to beat the count.
Certainly has a flair for suspense. Doesn't matter.
Shot after shot.
Ruthless striking.
Punch. Face first. Oh, my Lord.
Fireman's carry. Up and... That's gotta be it. Swinging reverse. Hoping to end it here.
Fights the shoulder up and one. She just will not give up, Cole.
Uh-oh. Flashback. Oh, foot just stomping.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And she breaks the count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
From the middle rope.
Inverted tornado DDT.
And she is doing whatever she wants right now. Yeah, she continues to maintain the leverage here.
Boom! Bang! Drop kick from behind.
Crap. Dang it. Got the leverage here. I got the leverage here. I got a chance to get the, crap.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did. Comes in off the tag.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Rapid fire stops to the back.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over.
Trapped in.
There's the save. How close was that?
It was close.
Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline.
Boom! And Bayley taking the brunt of it there.
Slingshot.
Holy crap.
Plunge.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Playing fast and loose with
Dang
her
it.
body.
That is weaponizing your body. That's what that was.
Okay.
Mela just can't seem to stop this offense. Cover here.
1, 2.
Can't believe she just kicked out. I was sure this one was over.
I was sure this one was over.
She's going to try it again. Here comes a throwback.
Dewdrop's gonna dig deep now.
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her.
1, 2, 3.
And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here are your winners, Tessa The Terror Tornado and Xia Li.
There are some that say the superstar is riding coattails into the ring, but after the win tonight, those critics might be a little quieter.
With each victory, she makes it that much harder to dismiss her as anything less than a legitimate superstar.
Show up, get the W, and get out. Not a bad night's work, I'd say.
At this point, there's no way anyone could have anything to say about her qualifications, her capabilities, her ability to be a champion. She's beaten everybody. Except for the champion. I should sure be the champion. The Legacy. Alright, after missing her match on Smackdown, Lacey Evans was located backstage underneath the production lighting rig. Due to Lacey's recounting of the incident, foul play is suspected and an investigation is underway. Lacey has been taken to a local medical facility as she will be unable to compete. WWE officials are currently determining Lacey's replacement for the Elimination Chamber match. More to come. A lighting rig. That's the second lighting rig related incident this year. Didn't one fall on You Only Live Once a while back? Yeah, and she was my tag team partner when that happened. Alright.
I gotta admit, I'm a little spooked by the whole Lacey Evans thing. I know we haven't seen eye to eye lately, but that's weird, right?
I meant what I said before. Just because we disagree sometimes doesn't mean that you can't still come to me for advice or guidance. And yeah, very weird. Seems pointed. I would have even pointed a finger at my client given how ruthless she is. But I was with Dewdrop right before the match. Couldn't have been her.
Huh. Hold on. Was it Ava? It's interesting how Liv was taken out, and then Ava was given a shot to be my tag team partner and win the tag team championship. Now Ava is not. Now another partner has been removed, and there's an opening for the Elimination Chamber, and another incident has opened up. I feel like Ava's going to get a shot at the championship, and this is going to be a moment we'll realize that Ava's behind this whole time.
I get taking no prisoners in the ring, but pushing a lighting rig on someone is a whole other level.
Well, you know my guess.
What's your guess?
Seriously? Is there anyone who would benefit from an open spot in the match? Maybe someone who benefited in the past when a lighting rig fell on your tag team partner before the Money in the Bank match? Someone who's shown she's prone to extreme actions? Like hitting my client with a car? Don't be dumb about this.
So I'm gonna say it's not Ava.
I know what you're getting at, but it's not Ava. I'm not saying she's necessarily above it, but she would have told me. We trust each other.
I don't know if she would have told you. That's kind of a questionable thing to tell somebody.
I still respect the choice you made the night of your last tag team championship match, but that doesn't mean I've changed my opinion. That girl is just waiting to take advantage of you. More than she's done already. But we'll see soon enough how it plays out for Ava when WWE announces the final entrant.
Breaking! WWE has finalized the final entrant for the Smackdown Women's Championship Elimination Chamber match. The final entrant will also be in the last chamber pod to open, and her identity will remain a secret until that pod opens. Hashtag Dark Pod. You're really not going to tell us who we're facing? Don't sweat it, Dewdrop. I will eliminate you long before the Dark Pod opens anyway. I'm not really sure how this Elimination Chamber thing works, so hopefully it's not like a battle royale where you get thrown over the top rope, because I really don't want to deal with that. Anyway, we'll see what's going on here. So after two entrants start in the ring, the other four pods, the Elimination Chamber, open at 5-minute intervals. Usually the order they open is random, but for this year's Elimination Chamber, the Dark Pod will open last. So 5-minute intervals. So, knowing my luck, I get the first one that opens, and I have to fight everyone that comes out, one by one, like a gauntlet, until the last one, which is most likely going to be Ava. Alright, and these are all going to give me, like, I guess, their words of support or something. Start with Tom.
Can't say we've ever had anything like a dark pod before, and I've seen a lot around here.
Actually, you do see a lot around here, Tom. Any chance you know who's inside that dark pod?
Why would you think I know that?
Because you see a lot of stuff. Because people don't expect you to know things, or care, or look.
I don't think you know, Tom. I'm just asking.
Nope.
Huh. Never knew you to be so short. You usually have a lot to say.
Good luck out there tonight, LJ.
Not real.
Dude, did you hear about this hashtag dark pod thing for the women's elimination chamber? There's gonna be like a whole human in one of the chamber pods, but it'll be dark, so we won't know who it is until it opens.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've heard about it, Riddle.
It's wild. There's a lot of rumors flying around about who's going to be inside, so I gotta ask. Are you in the dark pod?
Me?
Yeah, I won't tell if you are.
No, she's already been announced as part of the...
I'm not in the dark pod, Riddle.
Oh, okay. So I gotta ask, am I in the dark pod?
So you need to lay off whatever it is just been smoking.
You?
I won't tell if I am.
I don't think so, Riddle.
You have to be a woman for one thing.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks, bro.
I can't believe that more people aren't guessing that I'd be in the dark pod.
Are you in the dark pod?
No, but I should be. I'm the best thing this women's division has got right now. I shouldn't be left out of this historic match.
Hey, you may not be in the dark pod, but at least you're not in a goat head.
Yeah.
Rude.
Alright, this is the moment of truth. The Elimination Chamber. The big shebang. The final thing. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Let's do this. I know you've gone through a lot to get here. Remember to relax, breathe it in. Don't get in your head tonight. Whatever they throw at you, I'm proud of you. This is your opportunity. Now go do your thing. Alright, let's go do our thing. Yeah, this set opens in 5-minute intervals, which means I need to be whooping these people in 5 minutes. I've already done a 5-minute match before. I beat Becky Lynch in 5 minutes, so I just can't.
The Smackdown Women's Championship is on the line here tonight in one of the most highly anticipated Elimination Chamber matches of all time.
Thanks to the all-time talents vying for the title and one mystery opponent. Any guesses on who's in there, Corey?
If I were competing, I'd be terrified to see Ava Moreno walk out of that dark pod, especially in light of what she just did to Lacey Evans.
Allegedly.
Boom! Fist drop. Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts.
Relentless.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Let me put it this way. She's probably tougher than any of us. Definitely Saxton.
Dewdrop looking powerless to every attack.
This is all of Dewdrop's fortitude getting tested.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
Uh-oh. Oh, that backfired on her.
Dewdrop might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, Dewdrop getting some really determined focus. Double axe handle smash.
Uh-oh. Dark matter. Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts. Oh, look who we have here.
Things are really heating
All
up
right.
now.
Returning to the ring now.
Holy crap.
Springboard.
I was not expecting that.
And she is rapidly dictating the pace. It looks like there's nothing there that can stop her. Boom, nice.
nasty. Final cut for Lou.
Oof.
Single leg drop kick. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Yeah, right.
Abdominal stretch. I'm not sure she can escape on this. And yeah, she does.
Turns the tides.
Compromised position for Carmella. The slam.
Crap.
Drop toe. Face first.
Here she comes, and she looks fired up. I'd say she's in the right mindset then for this match. And back into the ring she goes. There goes Carmella into a rough landing. Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Stiff headbutt. Right in the middle. Relentless. Right in the face. My God.
Punches to the ear? How are they going to hear after this match? Oh, my God.
He's going for it. Pin stop by Wolfgang. Uh-oh. Dark matter.
Oh, look at that torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Oh, man. And here's someone who can change the complexion of this match in a major way. And just hammering away at the rights.
Relentless.
Hoping to end it here. This is it.
Eliminated.
Has been eliminated.
Oh,
Counter for Lee.
this is great.
Showing that they have each other's number.
This is great. So whoever,
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
why is it always decide this once it is redecide who I'm looking at? Like,
She's sent to the outside. Left by the turnbuckles.
ooh, look at this.
The middle rope. Whoa! Inverted tornado DDT.
Her energy is fading rapidly now.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
Hung in a precarious position.
Look out.
Dang it. They were standing in the way.
Schoolboy.
Ooh.
Lee feeling a sense of confidence here. Ooh, timely counter by Lee.
That's not good.
Countered it just in time. Ooh, look at her answering back.
I could have a rope break in an Elimination Chamber match. It is what it is.
Swinging reverse STO.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
This is just a ruthless attack.
Such aggression. The roundhouse connects. From the top.
Dang it.
High knee right between the shoulders. Boom on the jaw. Sit out slam.
Crap.
Finds a counter for Lee. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Snake eyes caving in their face. Second referee, you sure? Are you sure that's two?
Places her right in the corner. Zaya gets your back. Oh, crushing face first impact. Stepping through. Legs all locked up here. Just punishing their opponent. Check your face after that one. Uh-oh. Dark matter.
Keeping in.
Dang it. I was not trying to go for that. I was trying to go for my finisher.
And then went to the gut. What's Carmella getting ready for?
No. Oh my gosh. She stole my finisher.
And she kicks out.
She stole my finisher. I'm trying to do it on her. Crap. Crap.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Dang it. Dang it.
That offense really hitting her hard.
I was pumped when I saw this match on tonight's card, but so far this falls count.
Dang it. I wasn't fast enough. Dang it.
She heads into the ring.
I have taken some serious damage.
Gets waylaid.
Ah.
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region. That's a few times now she's taken a hit.
Bailey delivering the kick to the gut. Full of rose plant. Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li for the win?
There's two. And that's the end. She's eliminated.
Dang it. It's time to switch. Crap.
This one's about to
Bailey's the freshest one. Dang it.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
She is not done yet.
No. Okay. I thought that was going to come to me.
She's got it. Got her shoulder.
Come on, get up.
Kick out at two.
How is that?
Get out the way. Get out the way. I need to rest.
Claymore. Good night.
No, don't hit me. Don't hit her.
Here we go.
Crap.
DDT.
What a forearm club.
Great.
Placed into the corner.
Oh, shot to the
Dang,
jaw.
Bailey's all super fresh.
Slap. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Elbow drop with authority.
Kick to the gut.
Corkscrew neck breaker.
So good.
Mat slam.
With some attitude.
No. I'm getting out of here.
Wow. Picture perfect.
Because I'm like... Hold on, grapple over real quickly. And...
Dark matter.
Dang it. Dang it.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Massive atomic drop.
And I am not healing from this.
To the gut. Just a second. Rose plant. Can Bailey take advantage?
Come on, get up, get up.
And Carmella has been eliminated. Elimination.
Big forearm. Into the neck breaker. Tracking the arm. Crossface submission is applied.
Oh, Bailey's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she hang on? Can she hold on?
We're finding out what Bailey's made of.
And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has been done.
Wrapping the arm. Crossface submission is applied.
Again with it.
This may be over quick. Can she hang on?
She won't let go. She's squeezing for dear life.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there. Looking to end this.
Here comes the throwback.
Does that
One, two.
Kicks out, kicks out.
What?
That right there is why Bailey is a role model. Resilience, intestinal fortitude. Some could say Bailey never stops fighting.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last.
All right, this should be it now.
crossface submission is applied?
Oh, Bailey's dreams about to end here in this match.
Yep.
Oh, man, she had to tap out. What a
Oh, sweet Moses. Oh my gosh.
Has been
Pod
eliminated.
is about to open.
It's gonna be Ava.
Secret in WWE since it was announced, everyone's on the edge of their seats to find out who's inside.
It's Ava.
The wait is almost over because the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber is about to be revealed. It's Justine.
What?
WWE legend and Hall of Famer Justine is the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber match. One of these two women will be the next Smackdown Women's Champion.
But how? We haven't seen Justine in the ring for over a decade since her career-ending injury.
She certainly doesn't look injured to me, Corey. And she also doesn't look like she minds that the woman standing in the way of winning a championship is her niece.
What? Oh, come on.
Immediately on the offensive.
Are you joking right now? Come on. Am I just gonna let that happen? Like, are you? I'm not gonna use the words I want to say right now.
She's getting dominated in there.
Are you
Wait a
serious?
second. We've seen this before, but not in a very long time.
It's vintage Justine here tonight.
Take her to the face.
The Justine
What?
Jammer.
No, no, no! Don't let this happen. Are you serious?
We have a new
What?
SmackDown Women's Champion, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's
Oh my God.
Justine. Justine is the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
There were so many names thrown around about who's going to be in the dark pod, and Justine wasn't even on the list. Her niece must be shocked.
I think the entire WWE Universe is shocked. I'm having flashbacks to 2002.
Simply unbelievable that we are witnessing this right now. What a moment in WWE history.
The fact that I did all that fighting, and then they just have her just lose the match just like that. Just I just I just there are words I want to use. Just saying, what in the world was that? We need to talk. Where are you? Yada yada. Stupid nonsense. WWE legend of the real estate is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Elimination Chamber. Hashtag, I can't with this. It's all happening. Never thought I'd get the chance to see the real Justine compete live, much less win a championship idol. I've always been in awe of the real Justine, but why is no one talking about how Tessa Tornado got played? I'm on her side here. At least someone is. That's my my level of annoyance right now with this this stupid.
Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had. Justine should have let me have my moment.
Right? How can these WWE legends expect WWE to grow and move forward if they stay stuck in the past? I'm not the only one in the locker room who feels this way. If you need help with your aunt, you've got backup. I mean, these legends think they're hot, but put them up against a faction of the top and upcoming current superstars and we shut them up real fast. We need to force them to embrace the future.
Embrace the future? Huh. You might have something there.
All we need is an Iron Man match so I can beat her continuously, over and over again, make her tap continuously, pin her continuously, beat her with the chair continuously.
Did you know?
That Justine was in the dark pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her. even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
Doesn't take much. No, she's consistently been untrustworthy every step of the way. She's been shady. All of her taxis are shady. Everything she does is shady. She's shady. She's the darkest shade.
I know she's family, but it also tracks given everything she's told me I need to do to get ahead. I just didn't think I would be on the receiving end.
You cannot trust anyone like that. You're always going to be on the receiving end because they're always for themselves, no matter what.
I knew her tricks when we were partners, and I never thought I'd be on the receiving end either until I caught wind of her trying to turn on me. Though there is an upside to having lived through that experience.
What's that?
I can help you now. Listen, no one knows your aunt like I do. I remember what she was like when she was on the main roster, what got under her skin, her toughest opponents, her regrets, her weaknesses. If you're on a collision course with her now, and you seem to be, you'll want me by your side to give you the best chance to beat her and win the championship that should have been yours. The best way to take down your aunt is to make her confront the past.
Confront the past. Interesting idea. I'll think about it.
What is that? Confront the past. Why are we using code? Calm down, WWE Universe. I'll explain everything on the next Smackdown. See you there, Tessa The Tornado. I will strangle you with your own face.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not just Steen? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short. What the hell? I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. in a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you, but you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
It's time to embrace the future. Or confront the past. Oh, I see. I see. The reason they had those conversations with me was because they were giving me choices. And I'm just going to say, embrace the future.
Shut up, Justine.
What did you say to me?
Shut up. It's always the same with you. I had it so hard. It was so difficult. Boo-hoo. I'm not here to revisit what happened 20 years ago. This is the problem with all you legends. So proud to rest on your laurels. You spend so much time bringing up your grievances, and you never think to put any of that energy into bringing up the superstars of tomorrow. Hell, maybe even making it better for them. You've told me how it felt to get your matches cut short back in 2003. Move on! Imagine what it feels like now to get your matches cut whenever some old legend shows up and wants to reminisce about the past. A past that I'm sure is better in memory than it was in reality. You got your win at Elimination Chamber, relying on the element of surprise. Hooray! Congrats! So proud. You want to really settle this? Face me for real. You and me for the Smackdown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. When the dust is settled, we'll see who has the title and who the WWE Universe really respects. Some has-been who can't move on, or the real future of WWE.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I've got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all. And I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I agree, Corey, and she didn't just pick a fight with Justine. Intentionally or not, she picked a fight with all the WWE legends.
If that's the case, at least the WWE Universe gets to see that fight here today in the present.
Oh, calm down, Saxton.
What? I'm excited.
Smack to the future. A legacy. Embrace the future. Alright, I got a new achievement. Alright. That was, I guess, so I thought this was going to be the last episode, and I was wrong. Because there's more to come, apparently. A lot more to come. A lot more to come. Because, unless this is going to be like a, let's see. What's going on here? What's the social media saying? With you, Tessa Tornado. Alright, not my business, but I'm with Tessa Tornado. They chosen. I don't know, I think Tessa Tornado had a point, but I like it when the legends show up. What's Tessa Tornado got against WWE legends? People like what I have to say. Stone Cold, you're the exception because you're Stone Cold. Everything you say matters, and that's the bottom line. It's breaking. WWE lets very rude superstar Tessa Tornado interrupt an incredible promo with the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Ruthless digressions. Yeah. Breaking news. Untrustworthy scumbag steals the spotlight from her niece because she isn't living in the present.
It's about time someone called out a WWE legend like that.
Didn't really think it would be you standing up to your aunt, though.
I meant what I said out there.
And I meant what I said earlier. Liv feels the same way about these old-timers stealing our spotlight.
The WWE Universe wants to watch us, not them.
Well, then maybe it's time to put our words into action and really give them something to watch.
Whew. What is she gonna do? Hey, what you said out there in the ring, you might want to be a bit more careful about calling out WWE legends. Some people might take it the wrong way, and I wouldn't want you to stir up trouble you can't handle. Don't worry about it, Molly. I have it all under control. You'll see you on the next SmackDown. Besides, I meant what I said. Yeah.
My Aunt Justine had a lot of time to talk last week. Good for her. Now, it's my turn. But I'm not just going to talk. I made no secret last week how I feel about WWE legends. It's time to move on from the past. We're the ones going out in the ring each and every week, putting it all on the line in each and every match. Whether it's at a premium live event, on Smackdown, or a house show. We're the ones doing the work. And we think it's only fair that it should be our faces up there, not theirs.
What are they going to do?
She's holding the can of spray paint. What do you think, Saxton?
They're defacing WWE property.
And sending a message to the WWE legends.
It's controversial, but effective.
I guess.
Molly, Holly, and Lita are here on SmackDown.
They're here, and I don't think they took that message too kindly.
Liv Morgan into the side of the truck.
And Lita with the twist of fate onto the concrete.
Pretty big talk when it comes to the legends on this truck, but you've got no chance when it comes to taking on the real thing.
Straight to her niece's face. Looks like Justine and the other legends had a message of their own tonight.
And a strong one at that. They're not ready to step aside.
Wow, they just I really get tired of seeing my character just get her butt whooped in cutscenes. While my current role in WWE is in a professional capacity, I'm still a WWE legend. No way am I letting anyone disrespect me. Cause that way we can finally agree on something. Really thought Alright, well, I guess I can't read the rest of that until I team with Liv. Sure, why not? Alright. Respect 100 respect your elders. Do you think Tessa Tornado really thought we'd let that stand? Still hogging the spotlight. You got plenty of spotlight when I threw you into that truck, my dear. Oh, you better believe we have something to say about that. You'll have to pay for that, and the twist of fate, and the boot. Blah blah blah. Fight us, Molly Holly. Let's take this joker on. Anyone in your little group not too scared? Tessa Tornado. You only live once. Let's go. Looking forward to watching you lose to us. Not only am I going to oh yeah, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready to put them down. Now, is it 2-on-3 or 2-on-2?
And here they come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Bianca Belair, Tessa The Terror Tornado, and Liv Morgan.
My sources tell me that the entire tag team division is watching this one backstage. That's how important this match is.
One of the best women's competitors in history.
And their opponents, first, accompanied by Justine, from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division. Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Lita is undoubtedly an inspiration for the entire women's division in WWE.
Lita looking to aspire even more with her performance here tonight.
It is time to take things to the extreme. After a vicious backstage attack earlier tonight, two of today's brightest young stars are taking on mega legends Lita and Molly Holly.
What a matchup, and what a responsibility to represent their respective generations.
Any one of these women could be the difference tonight, including the ones on the outside of the ring.
Relentless. Dropped right on their face.
Holly's hopes are waning here.
Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this. Still out again. Yikes.
Got a hold of her. Down with a face buster. She's taking a beating here.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Getting set up for something in the corner.
From the middle rope.
Inverted tornado DDT. She's just appearing powerless to each attack.
Yeah, she needs to revise her methods quickly.
Revise her methods. Hey, revise your method. Oh, no, don't. Where did the kid going? No, where's the kid going? Shut up. Get in the corner here.
Hung out to dry. More attacks to the neck area.
Not a pretty sight to witness.
Oh, man. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. Good Lord, taking flight.
Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Holly's hopes are waning here.
Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this.
Driven into the barricade. Tossed back into the ring. What a clothesline! Ouch! Drop kick to the knee. Oh my goodness! Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
And you have a feeling now that this match has just turned a chapter.
I mean, this is a very dangerous situation. You could just take one more hit up there for a knockout.
Unloading! Ooh! She flips it back on her.
Crap. Dang it.
Neck snap. Oh, Molly caught by the counter. Clothesline. Well, that'll leave him. Clothesline. Able to get there.
Son of a gun.
Boom! Claymore delivered.
Defensive mode now. Someone call a dentist. Lita is really falling behind.
All right, Lita. Time for you to do it,
She sent flying into the corner. Oh, double shoulder block. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
What impact. Ooh, the forearm connects.
Lifts their opponent's legs. That's a free fall.
Double stomp.
Whoops.
Lita was ready for that one.
What a forearm. Extraordinary offense from Morgan.
Liv is holding nothing back.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Come on, stop looking stunned. Oh, that. Maybe, come on, Lita. You're joking, right?
The count was stopped before it started.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long.
Boom! Oh, right to the body.
Did you see that?
It's crap.
Great defense by Morgan. Running clothesline.
Oh, kick right to the spine.
A jumping stop to the gut.
Axe handle finds its target.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Molly Holly is having problems here.
Holly has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Air whip. could hear that strike from the cheap seats.
Wait, what's Justine doing? She's heading towards Bianca.
Bianca's not waiting to find out. She's putting the WWE legend in her place.
Not if the official has anything to say about it. Bianca's out of here.
Come on, Bianca was just defending herself.
Not so fast. They're both getting ejected.
The referee probably saw what happened, doesn't want the ring to end up spray painted. This match is back on.
Drop toe hold. Face first. Morgan showcasing her strength.
Look at Liv go. So determined. Oh, man, just punishing.
Is it enough? The cover!
Good job,
In the
man.
match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Running clothesline. Wow, what a strike to the back. Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied. Step up Enziguri. Liv's looking for the final exclamation. Complete shot.
That could be curtains for Molly.
Oh, she covers for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here are your winners, Tessa The Terror Tornado and Liv Morgan.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win. Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
So yeah, this we would have been the tag team champions had she not been injured by Justine being the one dropping the light fixture on her. That's so messed up. That is so messed up. So I couldn't resist. If you wanted in the match, you could have just asked instead of fighting on the sidelines. All we want is a fair opportunity to prove ourselves, and you so-called legends keep getting in the way. We're tired of being overshadowed by old women who won't let go. You should make this official. Tessa Tornado. As long as the legends aren't scared to actually do the work, what do you say, the real Justine, an actual 3 versus 3 next week? It's a done deal. What she said. Sweet mercy. This week on the podcast, we discussed the idea of fairness in WWE. Spoiler alert, it's not. Well, it's not going to be fair when you're holding your head wondering why it's bruised so badly, and you're, you got all these imprints of my fist, because Tessa's going to bring down the Smackdown. There we go.
The following is a 6-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Tessa The Terror Tornado, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
It's been a longer match longer episode than I expected.
Time to get extreme.
And their opponents, first, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
Hey, here's a Hall of Famer with plenty of attitude. The controversial, the rebellious, the breathtaking Lita.
All those attributes are what have made Lita a true legend.
the best women's competitors in history.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
Yeah. Her and her dry entrance. We're just gonna skip Justine too.
Justine is back with a vengeance.
She's got that championship on her waist.
And the Smackdown Women's Champion, Justine.
It's history in the making every time this renowned icon steps into the ring.
If you're in the arena, get out your cameras. Or if you're like Saxton, your drool bucket.
This throwback looks ready to throw down.
I'm looking forward to this. Alright, we're gonna bring the pain so hard on Justine.
Just don't get much better than this, folks.
This mix of superstars and legends have been mixing it up for weeks. And tonight, they'll all get their chance to have the last word.
Whatever happens, it won't be the last word for Justine and her increasingly confident niece, with WrestleMania getting closer and closer. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
She's all tangled up.
Face first. That offense taking a toll on her.
Face breaker.
That might be enough to beat the legends.
What is Molly doing? No one's even around her.
It's clear what she's doing. I don't know if you can teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes you don't need to. The old tricks work just fine.
DDT under the chair.
Perfectly choreographed deception from the WWE.
Was anyone...
And the referee didn't see any of it.
And it's over.
Are you freaking kidding me?
These three women were never shy about cheating to win. And that's clearly not changed. It certainly paid off here tonight.
I think what you meant to say was smartly using every resource at their disposal to win, Cole. Experience pays off. That's what we saw tonight.
If you say so.
The thing that gets me is they saw her do it. Why didn't they get in the ring and stop the pin? They just stood. It's you know what? I think that's all for me tonight. Because it's like I'm not. It's just annoying. Because about the epic. Don't miss our latest episode. Just saying, I spoke about stuff with Jumas about their epic victory over other insolent and disrespectful superstars. Yeah. What happened to my face? It's the obnoxiousness. I mean, I could. You two were standing right there. You two could have easily have done something. You two could have easily have done something. You two could have easily have done something.
Playing fair and trying to just beat them obviously isn't working.
Though I guess starting with that production truck stunt wasn't really fair, if we're being honest.
Whose side are you on?
Sorry.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is my fight. I appreciate everything you've done, but I've got to take on Justine alone.
What do you have in mind?
I've already got my match at WrestleMania, but winning there is not enough at this point. I'm gonna hit Justine where it hurts the most.
Well, please make it an actual hit that actually hurts. Because at this point, you're just treading water. Because she always cheats. You have to one-up her. You have to do something that's so terrifying and so painful that she is trepidatious about even walking inside the building.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on Smackdown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
After the most explosive episode of the Real Justine podcast, Ruthless Aggressions, the stage is set for WrestleMania. $41? Wow, I didn't realize I have 41 there. Look at that. Submission. Unless I do this. Nope, that's not going to work. My last points. I'm at 99 overall. Ladies and gentlemen. Shawn Michaels, Eva Marino, Tom. Do I care what Tom has to say? Why? No. I am kind of curious what Shawn Michaels has to say, though, because all the talk about legends, and he is one of the greatest legends of all.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
Oh, she'll know when she sees the chair flying towards her face.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kids. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
We're definitely going to beat the daylight out of her.
Thanks. I think.
Alright, time to talk to Ava. Better have my back up there.
WrestleMania! Can you believe it?
I can.
Would it come off as entitled if I said that I can? I mean, I'm here, and it's happening.
Aw, LJ. Regardless of what you do, you'll always come off as entitled to me.
Ava!
Just kidding. But seriously, kick her ass out there. After everything she's put you through, you deserve it. Good luck.
I really hope Ava is actually going to be in my corner, right? Come on.
Thanks, Ava.
Or not. Or not. We could just leave ourselves open to another cheat and surprise without a person in our corner that we trust, or 3 people in our corner we trust.
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage of them all, but this feels different.
Who are you rooting for, Tom?
Ah, LJ, don't ask me that. You know I love you both. I just want the 2 of you to sort this out.
Tom, her friends threw my friends into the side of a truck.
Nobody's perfect, LJ. Least of all your aunt. But she's a good person.
Nope.
Even when she was trying to get you to turn against your tag team partner,
nope.
Yes, people talk around here, she thought she was looking out for you.
She was looking out for herself. She's trash.
Well, now she's just looking out for herself.
She's trash.
That may be, but both the friend and the fan in me is hoping for a time when you two are past all of this.
Nope.
I guess watching you come out in her gear in your debut just put an idea in my head of how things could be if you worked together.
Yeah, it's not happening. She's dead. She's dead to me.
We'll see, Tom. We'll see.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, Tessa The Terror Tornado.
To basically grow up in WWE, then to appear at WrestleMania against your aunt who brought you in? You couldn't write a better story.
This isn't just a match, it's a therapy session with suplexes, submissions, and strikes.
see if this superstar can show us something special tonight.
WrestleMania.
Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
And introducing the champion, Justine!
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
A charged atmosphere as we get set for a Smackdown Women's title match. It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more pulse-pounding than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals fighting for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
The stakes couldn't be any higher, Michael. Not just for the two warriors in the ring, but for past and current generations of superstars watching to see who really holds the power in WWE.
You said it, Saxton. The past, present, and future of WWE are all colliding right here on the ultimate stage in sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
And it just hammered away with the rights.
Relentless.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting. Ooh, carefully measured knee strikes.
Left him with these knee strikes.
Uh-oh. Flashback. Seated drop kick connects. Justine has the momentum against her here.
I think Justine needs to reformulate a strategy.
Watch her set up in the corner.
Driving the face down.
Oh, God, that hurt. Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here.
Incoming! You gotta be kidding me! It doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring. There is no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and stomp right to the hand. And momentum's fading away from her.
Looks like she's having problems creating any of her own offense.
Planted.
Scary pattern starting to form as that upper area takes more damage.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
Launching.
Shooting star press. Justine has the momentum against her here.
Yeah, Justine needs to find that spark to turn things around. This can't bode well. Here comes the throwback.
Gonna see a new champ.
Trapping their opponent's arm. Crossface submission is in. Oh, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Could be tap out. Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the Smackdown Women's Championship at
Raider
WrestleMania?
tap.
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
Hit her with the belt. Hit her with the belt.
I'm not sure.
Hit her with the belt. DDT.
Can Justine be trusted here?
Nope. She can't be trusted with anything. Not even a handshake.
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
Sure, it'd be nice if I could have one cutscene where I'm not getting freaking walloped and just laying there.
And then Molly tried to make your victory moment all about her with an impromptu second match.
No wonder why that happened.
Exactly. I wonder too.
Justine, you riled up a whole faction of WWE legends to have an issue with me. I'm surprised Lita didn't attack too.
Sure, but things move pretty fast in WWE. Molly should have gotten over it by then.
Let's just not forget you stirred the pot.
Hey, I was in your corner, wasn't I? And I think you did
Come
some
on.
stirring of your own. But seeing as I already apologized for the whole betrayal thing, I might as well apologize for Molly too. Mea culpa. Wow. As the Ruthless Digressions audience is well aware, this is a rare occurrence. I'm very rarely in the wrong. Remarkable!
Do you want an award or something?
Actually, I might.
I just figure you need one since I took the Smackdown Women's Championship off your hands.
Walked right into that one, didn't I?
You're welcome.
Moving along from your snark, with WrestleMania in the rear view, who do you see as your toughest competition moving forward?
Well, I was planning on giving Ava a title opportunity, but I think she's got her eyes on the Raw Women's Championship. So as for my biggest competition, I don't know. Could be someone already in the locker room, or someone still making their way to WWE. There are more talented wrestlers getting opportunities to show their skills than ever before.
That's for sure. We've come a hell of a long way.
Still a long way to go, too, but we've got to start somewhere, right? And if I've learned anything from you, it's that you can't keep waiting for the gatekeepers to give you permission. You have to fight for what you want. And I'm looking forward to the fight that the superstars of tomorrow bring. When they're ready, I'll be ready too.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The SmackDown Women's Champion is issuing an open challenge and is ready to fight absolutely anyone who wants to take the championship off her hands.
Justine, that's not what I said.
It's kind of what you said.
You're totally twisting my words.
I heard what I heard.
I can't defend against everyone.
Seems like what someone who was scared would say.
Ooh, I hope you betray me again, just so I can beat you again.
Name the time and place. One betrayal coming right up.
What? Seriously? Crap. Come on. Get in there. Sweet Moses.
Here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Tessa The Terror Tornado.
All right. Well, after all of that, we have defeated Molly Holly and Justine. We got some women's tights. We got the WrestleMania arena for my rise. And we got Molly Holly added to the roster. I thought I already had her added to the roster, but maybe this is a different version of her. Alright, well, that's that, everybody. We have completed it. And I've completed both of them now. At this point, I've completed both the Lock and Tessa Tornado. What's next? Well, that is a good question. We shall see. Until then, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. You're very much appreciated. Thank you for watching this much longer episode than it was anticipated. I thought this was just going to be a quick thing here with the Elimination Chamber. I dedicated a whole episode thinking, okay, Elimination Chamber, I'll get in there, I'll beat Boo Drop, Dewdrop, whatever her drop is, her doo-doo drop. And that will be the end of it. And then the Justine story started, and I got sucked into it, and now it's been almost a 2-hour episode. Now, having said that, now it's very possible that I get split up into 2 episodes. We shall see what I do, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to leave it intact. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. Tune in for more exciting WWE adventures, and also watch my other stuff, my Star Wars stuff, and whatever else I choose to start streaming. Not streaming, but posting. So again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.